Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one we got a Michigan football video. Just gonna be talking about some Michigan players coming out, talking about the game against Georgia and what they are doing to prepare for that game as of right now, and just a couple other things worth mentioning before this game against Georgia in the college football playoffs. Now this isn't my preview video. I will have a preview video up after this video, probably on another day. Hopefully I should be able to get it done this week. If not, it will be next week, but I should be able to get it done before Christmas. So without further ado, hope you guys do go ahead to enjoy it. If you do, please drop a like, subscribe for more. Make sure you guys watch the whole entire video, and I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, let's get right into today's Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about, one thing worth mentioning, Christopher Hitton. If you guys did not know, both Hitton and DJ Turner are both Georgia natives. They are both really excited to play this game. Both know some players on Georgia. Obviously, Hitton and Turner both on the defensive side for Michigan. And yeah, they're both ready and excited to play this game, as they'll be going up against some players that they know on Georgia. But the next person, Blake Horum, talking about him, what he has said about his bad ankle. He was asked about his bad ankle. As you guys should all know, he injured his ankle, I'm pretty sure against Michigan State. Really wasn't fully healthy and hasn't been fully healthy. Right now, he said a couple days ago that his ankle isn't fully recovered, but he does feel a lot better and he is getting there. And he says though he will be 100% by game time. Then he was also just talking about the game, and he said that he knows Georgia obviously has a good defense. He just said the offensive line has to do good, the team has to do good, offensive line has to open up holes for them, and you just have to play good as a team. And so yeah, that's what he had to say. Now Christopher Hitton, obviously one of the Georgia natives, defensive tackle for Michigan. Now we touched up on how this team has changed. He got asked that how this team has changed since last year. He just said that the bond with each other has been crucial, and players, just trust each other, and the bond has been really more effective, as they are bonding together a lot more than last year. Obviously last year with COVID and everything, it was harder, but this year with the bond, it's definitely helped them, he said. And then also coming off a little break, obviously after the Big Ten championship, they had a couple days off, as well as Georgia did too. Pretty much everybody had a couple days off with the conference championships. That's usually what happens. And he said coming off a little break, he said that it was a normal practices going on, but he did say that the coaches weren't trying to really outwear them. I guess they're just trying to get them ready for the game so that they can be fresh and ready to go before the game. So a little bit slower, but they are getting into the mix of things. That was like a couple days ago, like pretty much. Pretty sure it was like on the 14th, because the Big Ten championship game was on the 4th. So yeah, it was around Monday the 13th in December. And that's they've just gotten into practice a little bit, and obviously they're probably going full pace as of right now, as they are less than 2 weeks away, 11 days currently away until that semifinal game. And then he also just said that they are also taking precautions with this new little COVID spike. The team knows that they have to stay healthy, and they're just doing everything they can, really not probably just keeping each other in check, pretty much what I'm trying to say. Knowing that they all have to stay healthy for this game. It's a big deal for the playoffs and everything. They know what to do. Harbaugh will keep them in check as well. Coaches will do a good job, and this team should be ready to go against Georgia. He also touched up on how the coaches are doing everything to prepare them. They're trusting their plan, and even with the weather, with the heat and everything, they're going to do everything to prepare for that. They will be going early here as well to Miami, so that they can get a head start at practicing in the heat and everything, getting used to it, so that'll be good as well. Moving on, we got Mike Samersill. He just talked, he got asked questions. He just talked about the play calling, how when an opportunity presents itself in the game, they will use it. Just pretty much saying that they have they have game plans, they have plays to run, but when the opportunity presents itself, they will run certain plays, and just pretty much taking what the defense shows them against Georgia. Another thing, somebody asked him about how true those who stay will be champions, and obviously they won the Big Ten championship, and he stayed here in Michigan. He said that it's obviously true, the saying is true, and he said that this team has also changed it from that. They added a little thing, and this team has changed it to those who stay will stay, pretty much saying that when you succeed here, when you win a Big Ten championship, you beat Ohio State, you're gonna be remembered here, gonna have your team up here in all around campus, or in the Michigan football facilities at least, and you're gonna be remembered here on Michigan, or at Michigan football for winning. So new little saying from them, they came up with that, those who stay will stay, and I think it's pretty cool because it's pretty true. If you succeed here, you're gonna be remembered, and you will stay here in the Michigan facilities and everything. He also said that he knows that they have a good defense. Also says that Michigan Michigan obviously has a good offense as well, and just says it's gonna be another great matchup, another tough great matchup against Georgia. Alright, last guy, DJ Turner. He said, obviously getting asked questions, he says that Georgia has playmakers, they can run the ball, pass the ball, and so Michigan and their defense has to be ready for all those things. Also says that the team is fresh and energized to get back to it after their week off, which again would have been pretty sure the week starting on was Sunday the 12th, Monday the 13th, so somewhere around there, because after the 4th they got a couple days off. So during that time when they were getting ready to go back to practice, the team was energized and fresh to go. Then also just said that says it's just another opponent, and they try to go 1-0 each week, and just nothing really is changing. It's just their same mindset, striving to do better, and just gonna do it or die trying, pretty much. That's been the saying that Harbaugh has said to Big Ten media. It's been the saying for this team this whole season. Alright, so the last and final thing I will talk about is I was watching the Big Ten Network. They actually had Georgia sports writer, and who has followed Georgia football all season long, and he thinks that Georgia will stick with Stetson Bennett. Obviously, there was questions after the Alabama game and everything, so he thinks that Georgia will stick with Stetson Bennett. Obviously, Kirby Smart has been asked questions about that. He's kind of shrugged it off, and not giving them anything or any hints to anything. But he thinks they'll stick with Stetson Bennett. Obviously, they have JT Daniels as well. We will see what happens, but yeah, that's pretty much the update on that. That's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to save everything else for the preview video. Should be out with that again, like I said, hopefully this week as well before Christmas. Hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere in there, hopefully. If you guys did go ahead to enjoy this one, I'd really appreciate it. If you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.